Hi everybody, welcome to week 14. We are almost there. All right, this week we are talking about being action-oriented. So first of all, you all are action-oriented. We're going back to school to get your master's degree. So that's from a personal standpoint, you've got that down. I'm proud of you. All right, so action-oriented though, in an educator role, if you see somebody doing something not quite right or making a mistake, do you take the time to review it with them, write them, and educate them? If you see a student struggling in a course, do you take the time right then to help them figure out what the issue is and provide them with resources? If you see a change in practice in the clinical setting or in the literature, do you go right away to make a change in the curriculum, in your course, in your orientation? These are all the things about being action-oriented. What do I need to do now? What is the priority? What is important that I've got to get done? It's also about meeting deadlines. And in education, there are a lot of deadlines. For those of you who did online GCU, you know deadlines about when you have to post, how soon you have to have graded assignments back, and things like that. There's also a lot of deadlines in general academia. You've got to follow your syllabus, give your tests on time, get feedback to the students at a reasonable amount of time. In the clinical setting, you have certain time frames to provide orientation, to provide a class. You have a certain amount of time to implement new things, teach about new equipment, new policies, get a nurse through orientation and mentoring. So everybody has deadlines that they've got to meet. Some people are good with them, some people not so much. But hopefully throughout this program, and especially this course, you've been learning more about time management and meeting deadlines. So, all right. So action-oriented, not resting on our laurels, being proactive, always be on the outlook for new things, things to improve, and so action-oriented. Okay, we'll talk a little bit about that this week. In the vein of being action-oriented and maybe looking at new positions after you graduate, I'm going to include today as an attachment some information about interview questions. Now, originally they were geared towards interviewing for a nurse educator in academia, but they can also be used as a nurse educator in other settings. And so take a look at them, see what you think, just to kind of whet your appetite for maybe looking at some new positions where you can go out and change the world for some students. All right. This week, you'll notice I'm not at home outside. I'm back to my full-time job this week in my office. And I'm very excited to get started here with all my special education students and trying to get their care plans all created with their parents' help. So it's a busy time for me. All right, I think that's about it. Oh, one thing I do want to mention. Let's see, NEPD, if you've already finished your practicum, remember you still need to fill out the next student comment section. Tell me something about your practicum, upload it so that I can give you points. And then on the last week, you're going to be, again, wrapping up that NEPD and submitting an NEPD post, but you're also going to be filling out the very bottom of that page where you're going to be evaluating whether or not you have met the practicum overall goals that you set way back in the beginning of the course, maybe like week 2 or something like that. At the very bottom of your NEPD, you're going to list those out and tell me yes or no, I think I've met these and why. Some maybe you couldn't meet, but I still want to know why and what happened and what you think you accomplished. So those are some things that are coming up. Also, preceptor final evaluation will be coming up. Don't wait till the very last week to get that from your preceptors because they're really busy and you've got to submit it before the course ends so that I can get everybody's grades posted. Okay, I think that is about it. I'll see you in the main forum. Bye-bye.